Good afternoon. My name's Hunter Lundy. It's March the 5th, and we're approaching a date for a vote. March 29th, there will be many things on the ballot, but one of the things that's going to be on the ballot is an amendment to the Constitution. It's amendment number 2. I want to discuss this with you because I'm a lawyer of 45 years. I'm also a businessman. I'm also a minister. And so this really concerns me that the editorials around the country and even PAR have discussed the goods and the bad things about amendment number 2, but they really hadn't honed in on the exemptions to nonprofits and to the church-owned property. So they've moved that out of the Constitution into a legislative bill, and they say, well, we're going to be protected by 2/3 vote. Well, I know better than that. I know that the old saying that when a camel sticks his nose in the tent, you're likely going to see the rest of him real soon. And so that's what's going to happen. And so we do not want to raise taxes. And that's what this is. We're talking about property taxes, ad valorem taxes only. So these nonprofits that own real estate will be subject to taxation at the whim of the legislature. If this amendment passes, it moves into a revised statute, and then we face this potential crisis. And they always want to say, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. That's what they said in the 80s about we're only going to have a lottery. They said it in the 90s, we're only going to have gambling on a few boats on licenses. And yes, then they say that today about marijuana. We got gambling everywhere in the state of Louisiana. So the devil is always in the details. That's what a lawyer tells you. I've got a lawyer of 45 years. The devil's in the details, and they're not showing you the details. You'll only see the good things in this constitutional amendment on the ballot sheet. And there's some good things. But this is a very bad thing to take these exemptions for nonprofits. It subjects the church to being taxed for property that they're using for a thrift show. How about a thrift store? How about a homeless shelter? How about a restaurant? It subjects them to all that. It subjects to all our nonprofits, the Masons, the Knights of Columbus. These are all property owned by nonprofits. It subjects the Junior League. It subjects, your civic organizations. How about the Salvation Army? They specifically exclude the housing of the homeless in the bill. And so I'm totally against it. I just challenge you to go read the details because, like I said, the devil's in the details. And the details are what they're not showing you on the ballot. Thank you for listening to me. I thank God for Louisiana. I thank God for the country. There's been some good things happening, and I really want to see them continue. But I do want this constitutional amendment readdressed. It should take 2 years, not 2 weeks, to run this through. And we should be separating teachers' pay and income tax reduction and things from exemptions from nonprofits. Early voting starts March the 15th. The election day is March the 29th. I ask you to vote no to amendment number 2. Thank you for listening. God bless.